Hey, what's up, everybody? Agamatsu today, and today I'm going to be talking about what is probably one of the most underrated weapons in Deepwoken, and that is the rapier. Of course, a lot of people are probably going to say, yo, Agamatsu, rapier, really, bruh? It is not underrated, blah, 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 blah. But a lot of people actually don't really use rapier like that. Like, I've been going into chime matches, and all I see is dagger, dual guns, and fist. And to be honest, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of people acting like it isn't the best light weapon. Okay, but on a real note, though, I actually think it is pretty cracked, and I'll tell you why. So despite having no talents, if we actually take a look at the rapier stats, it's basically a glorified medium weapon, dude. Like, it's actually a much better medium weapon if you really take a look at the stats. It has like 0.81 swing speed and like 30 damage, as well as pretty high pen. If you look at something like a Forgotten Gladius, the Forgotten Gladius beats it a little bit by like 2 to 3 points in damage, but is a little bit slower, also has a lot less pen. And the way the animations work, this does make a difference, is that it kind of like does a slash instead of poking out, which I guarantee you it does actually make a huge difference on the hitboxes. Yes, the hitboxes are actually pretty nice for rapier. Another thing that I would really consider that really pushes it forward is the critical. The critical is actually pretty amazing in my opinion. It's pretty nice. So the thing about the critical is that the hitbox is actually pretty nasty, and there's a couple of tricks you can do with the hitbox. So for example, if you turn around and use the rapier, it hits behind you, and I use it as a mix-up sometimes. But the main thing about the rapier critical that I love is the fact that it stacks multiple times and it counts as multiple different hits. So basically, if I have a detonation rapier, right, it counts as 4 separate hits on the detonation proc or meter if I land all 4 of them. And of course, all you have to do is just one more M1 and it procs. It only takes 5 in order to proc the explosion. It works the exact same way as guns for the amount of times it takes to proc an enchant effect. So with Seer, I don't know if it's like 10 hits still, probably still is, but as you can see, you can get where I'm going with this. It's really nice with a lot of enchants, and even with things such as obfuscation, it boosts your like speed damage, and it has like really nice chip damage as well. So of course, it does work well with a lot of enchants, and a lot of people don't really consider that when they're talking about rapier. The thing is though, this doesn't only apply to fucking enchants, it applies to talents as well. So yes, every single hit from engage will be giving you ether. It's actually pretty crazy. And you know the posture reduction talent where like every single crit reduces it by 30%? Guess what? If you're full posture, you can go from like 100 all the way to like 10%. It's so good. It's so nice. I'm telling you guys, rapier needs no talents. Last thing I'd like to point out for the rapier is that it's, I think, the best weapon, the single-handedly best weapon for high ping. It is so nice for playing like 200 to even 300 ping. The critical is so reliable, and it just, oh, it flows crazy with the side gun. It goes so good with the side gun. The side gun is basically a part of every light weapon kit at this point because, I mean, have you guys seen anyone who does dagger with a shield? You see what I'm saying, right? So it just flows really well with the rapier, and I think honestly that the rapier actually is the best with the side gun in my opinion, besides maybe another gun, which is dual guns. That's basically all I had to say for rapiers. Go ahead and use them, start trading for them. I don't care. I just want to tell you why I personally like to use them, and that's gonna be all. See you guys later. Peace.